Hey everybody, it's Mitch and welcome to another video. Today we've got another Dungeons and Dragons class description video. Well, Prestige class description video, that is. And today we are talking about, from the Races of Destiny, the Outcast Champion. Alright, so now the Outcast Champion. Let's talk about them for a second. So, let's start off with, as usual, what the requirements are. So it requires you to be either a half elf, a half orc, or a half ogre. Okay, simple enough. It also requires you that you have 8 ranks in either diplomacy or intimidate. That's it. That's really simple. It's a very easy to get into class. Now, let's look at what they get. Good base attack bonus. Good fortitude save. Bad reflex and will save. D10 hit dice. So this is definitely designed for a melee class. So, what do they get? They get Aura of Confidence. Well, let's go through these things. So they get something called Aura of Confidence, which just makes it so that them and all allies within 30 feet get they get a bonus on their will saves. Sweet. They just get a bonus on their will saves. Equal to their class level. So that's cool. Not bad. They also get something called Avenging Strike. Now, Avenging Strike's actually useful. So what this does is it lets you add your Charisma modifier, if any, to your attack roll. And it'll do 1d6 points of damage per class level. So that's up to 5d6 points of damage. That's not bad, and you can do it a number of times per day equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1. So you definitely want to have a good charisma score if you want to be in this class. They also have something called Desperate Fury, which is similar to Rage but without the downsides. You basically just get a +2 morale bonus to Strength, Dexterity, and Con. It doesn't. There are no penalties to it though. You just get this. Basically, what it says is, you're at your best when you're at your worst. So when things are bad, that's when you shine. So basically, you can do it anytime you are anytime you're dropped below half health, you can do this, or anytime you're like fatigued, I believe. So yeah, but you do immediately lose it if you go get frightened, panicked, or cowering. So if you become scared, then you lose it. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. And it lasts for a number of rounds equal to your newly improved con modifier. So you'll want a decent con. And at 5th level, you can share it. And sharing it is actually better because your friends can become they can get scared and still get the benefits. It's only if you don't get scared. If you get scared. So if you get scared, everyone loses the benefit. But if they get scared, they still keep the benefit, and so do you. Kind of cool. So, yeah. And that's one you'd really want to take because, unlike Rage, how a lot of the time you take it and you're like, I don't know if I really want to take this because there's a lot of downsides that come with it and a lot of your allies just won't want it. They're going to want this. It's good. So, yeah. And then they also get Teamwork. Basically, basically all it is if you use the aid another action, you get an additional +2 in addition to what you normally would get. So instead of the normal +2, you get a +4. If you rolled high enough that you could get a +3, then it'd be a +5, so on and so forth. So, yeah, that's not too bad. All in all, it's an okay class. So the D10 hit dice is nice. It wouldn't be bad for like a fighter or something. Basically, the whole point of this class, in terms of the flavor aspect, is you have no place in society. So your job as the Outcast Champion is you're championing. If I can say that word, championing for those people that just don't have a home just like you. So if you're a half elf, you're championing for all the other half elves. If you're half orc, the half orcs, maybe you're doing both. Maybe you guys kind of work together. Yeah, you both can relate to not fitting in, even though elves and orcs don't exactly get along. You're only half of each, and you're also half human. It's a whole complicated thing. Same with half ogres. So basically, you're in a weird place. So that's basically what this class is about. And yeah, it's an okay class. Like some of this, like the Desperate Fury, that's actually really nice. Avenging Strike, if you have that good charisma score, that can be really useful. I don't know about half orcs because they tend to have crappy charisma. They'd get a -2 to that, so maybe not half orc. Maybe go with like an half elf or something. They'd probably be better at it. Although half orcs, they I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say, but you will want a decent charisma if you want to go into this class. Let's see. That's all I really see that's of interest. The Avenging Strike definitely can be powerful, especially with that good charisma score where you can do that multiple times per day. That's at, I mean, 5d6 extra damage. That's a decent amount. So, yeah, there's ways of getting more. I've seen bards use bardic inspiration to boost things even more than that. But still, it's not bad. It's definitely a good class all in all. So that's really all I have to say about the Outcast Champion. If you guys have anything you want to say, please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you like the video, please consider giving me a like or even sharing the video. That helps me a lot. Also, if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe. Just click the button right there. Click the little checkbox down below as well if you haven't done that already. And check out more of my new videos. But as always, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you.